the NBA lockout is over with. Hi all, and welcome to this week's episode of What the Hell. So it made news headlines again. A shooting at another university. This time, unfortunately, Virginia Tech again. They also had a hiccup with the shooting back in 2007. This time, not as many victims, but there was one victim, unfortunately. Before this, a few weeks ago, there was a shooting at Northern Illinois University in DeKalb. Both very senseless acts of violence for no reason at all. So this week, my top 10 is going to be why this bothers me so much. So let's just jump right into it. Number 10. As a college student, you think this can never possibly happen to you, but it can. Number 9, it's scary. Number 8, it forces you to be nice to those weirdos or those kids that are in class with you that you wouldn't even normally talk to on a day-to-day basis, because those are the ones that'll come in with trench coats and essentially shoot you. Number 7, a lot of these universities and colleges do not even have a really good security plan in place. Number 6, a lot of parents send their children off to school because it's the last place that you would think that someone would actually be shot and killed. Number 5, the news media has done a really good job with putting these stories out in a very timely manner. Number 4, the student who just did the shooting at Virginia Tech this past week wasn't even a student at the university. Number 3, in regards to the NIU shooting that took place a few weeks back, the parents had to find out that their son was not coming home for the holidays. Number 2, hopefully other colleges and universities are taking notes so that it'll be a lot more difficult for things like this to happen going forward. And my number one reason why these university and college shootings really gets on my nerves, besides the obvious, is exactly what will it take to prevent this type of violence from happening at all, to completely eliminate and eradicate it. For my university and college viewers out there, tell me how you feel about all of these university shootings. Does it make you feel like your university is super safe, or are you afraid that maybe this can happen to me too? This week, I have a little treat for all of my loyal viewers. For those of you that enjoy watching me every week and hearing me give you my top 10 reasons as to why I like a story or why I do not like a story, most of the time not liking the story, you will really appreciate watching one of my friends' channels. His name is Harrison O'Neal. Harrison basically goes through the top stories that are in the news at that time, and he gives you his comical spin, or, his artsy little, twist about it. How I give you just straight top 10, he kind of gives you his whole little thing to it. So only the way Harrison can do it. So click here if you're interested in seeing a video of the Harrison O newsletter. Well, that's it this week, you guys. Tune in next week. Another top 10 for another story, another episode of me. If you haven't already, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and I'll see you all next week.